Good morning, welcome to Business. Government has expressed commitment to issue the West African Common Currency, the ECO, by next year. We want to take you live to Kempinski Hotel, where the Vice President is addressing a meeting of Council of Ministers of the West African Monetary Zone.
Distinguished delegates, we must not lose sight of the impact of external shocks on our economies. Declining prices of primary commodities, which form the bulk of our exports, significantly impact growth, the level of international reserves accumulation, and its subsequent effects on the level of our respective exchange rates with major international trading currencies. We therefore need to build economies that can withstand shocks through diversification of our economies and markets. Trade among member states should be encouraged and efforts intensified at eliminating non-tariff barriers among member countries. Mr. Chairman, I would like to commend the Technical Committee, the Committee of Governors, and members of Council for their commitment and efforts in funding the integration process, to encourage them also to remain resolute in coming out with practical decisions to realize the dreams of the founding fathers of integration in the sub-region. I look forward to the final report of the Council to know how best we can move forward the economic and monetary integration process in West Africa. Mr. Chairman, distinguished delegates, and ladies and gentlemen, we wish to commend the WAMI management and staff for their effort in coordinating this process. I also like to thank you all for your kind attention and wish you fruitful deliberations as you consider the Technical Committee's reports. Thank you, and God bless us all.
All right, so that was the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, addressing the Council of Ministers meeting at the West Africa, at the Kempinski Hotel. That is the West Africa Monetary Zone meeting on the ECO, and we understand the government is expressing commitment to issue the ECO by next year. Now to other news. Managing Director of the Republic Bank Ghana Limited, Anthony Jordan, will be retiring from the bank in April this year. He's been at the helm of affairs since August 2017, when he was appointed to act as the MD and was confirmed in December of the same year. He is to be replaced by Farid Anta, subject to the approval of the Bank of Ghana.
Mr. Jordan, who has been working with the Republic Bank in the last 35 years, was seconded to the then HFC Bank Ghana headquarters, where he was the Assistant General Manager of the Corporate Business Center. He took over from Robert Luhant, who was recalled back home by the bank to take up a government ministerial appointment. Mr. Jordan is credited with overseeing the rebranding of the bank from HFC to become Republic Bank Ghana Limited and returning the bank to making profits after many years of losses. He is to be replaced by Farid Anta, effective April 17, 2019, but subject to approval by the Bank of Ghana. Farid is currently the General Manager, Group Enterprise Risk, a position he has held since 2017. He is also the Chief Risk Officer of Republic Financial Holdings Limited. Farid is a Fellow of the Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators and holds a diploma in banking from the Institute of Banking and also a Columbia Business School alumnus. Mr. Anta is expected in Ghana from March 1 this year.
Reforms introduced at the ports to streamline customs operation and increase revenue are rather having a negative impact on the trading community. That's according to freight forwarders. The reforms include the container tracking note and single window, amongst others. Chief Executive of Rescue Shipping and Investment, organizers of the Ghana International Conference on Trade and Finance, tells Joy Business the high taxes that accompany the reforms must be looked at again. Ebenezer Sabote has more in the following report. Government, in a bid to improve revenue mobilization and ease of doing business, introduced some reforms at the ports over the past 2 years. According to some freight forwarders and operators at the ports, the reforms have been accompanied with some levies and taxes which are discouraging and have led to massive diversion of business to other neighboring countries. Speaking with Joy Business after announcing Ethiopia as a host for the 2019 International Conference on Trade and Finance, Chief Executive of Rescue Shipping and Investment, organizers of the event, Selassie Kofiakum, described the move by government as unfair.
Trade has not been too much successful. You see, The government, though doing good things and bringing good policies, have been very aggressive. And in the process of this aggressive taxation of port activities, had increased cost of doing business in our country. And so we have seen a sharp decline of TEUs. That is, we say TEUs as containers. A sharp decline of containers. That means trade is not coming. People are using other ports. But meanwhile, the GRA will dispute this fact because, of course, they need to prove to Ghanaians and economic indices that, yes, this policy is an aggressive way of raking revenue into the state coffers. Is yielding fruit. But on the ground, I tell you, we are freight forwarders. We don't see the T. And I'm sure that the next statistics that will come from their side, including the Ghana Shippers Authority, you will realize a sharp reduction of TUEs, because that is what we use in measuring trade and what comes into this country. But
this year's conference will be held at the African Union compound in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, to bring together business executives, policymakers and entrepreneurs to articulate ways of enhancing intra-Africa trade. The Ethiopian ambassador to Ghana, His Excellency Regasa Kafele Era, has been speaking about the benefit of the conference in Ethiopia.
In Ethiopia, so the experience can help for Ghanaians investors. And there is also experience here in Ghana. During that conference, the discussions go through which opportunities in Ethiopia, which one is the best opportunity in Ghana. Due to this reason, when we discussed last year, conducting the conference this year, 2019, in Addis Ababa is very important, and the Ethiopian Chamber of Commerce is also working on this, and even they will come and they already signed the Memorandum of Understanding. So that's the reason why you choose Ethiopia.
well, if I may also add a little.
High-level delegations from the two countries are expected to grace the occasion. And that's all in business. We take a short break. News Desk will return.